All right, so here we're supposed to simplify again. So our common denominator in the numerator part is going to be basically I have a yx and a y. So if we multiply this by x over x, we'll have a yx. Now, same thing here. Here we have a yx and an x. So if we multiply this one by y over y, we should get to our same common denominator. So this gives us 1 plus x over yx divided by, now this is going to be 1 minus y over yx. Now again, multiply by the reciprocal, and we get what? Well, those all cancel, so we're good there. That cancels that, and so we get 1 plus x over 1 minus y. Now, as long as we're able to get to this point, we could also rewrite it instead as 1 plus x over yx divided by 1 minus y over yx. Then we change it to 1 plus x over yx times, that's a times, yx over 1 minus y. And this cancels this, and we get 1 plus x over 1 minus y, which again is the same as what we got before. All right, so now we have to think about LCD here. So we've got two rational expressions we're adding together in the numerator and in the denominator. And so if we look, it's k plus 1 and k plus 2. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to multiply this one by k plus 2 over k plus 2, and this one by k plus 1 over k plus 1. And when we do that, we'll have the factors k plus 1 times k plus 2 in both of them. And the same thing is going to occur here. We're going to have to multiply this by k plus 2 over k plus 2, and this one by k plus 1 over k plus 1. Okay, so now when we multiply k plus 2 times 1, we get k plus 2, and then we have plus, we have k plus 1, and that's all over k plus 1, k plus 2. That's all over. Now here we have k plus 2 minus, and then we have k plus 1. So it's going to be minus a k plus 1 all over k plus 1, k plus 2. Now we have to simplify. So k plus k is going to be 2k. 2 plus 1 is going to be 3. Down here we have k minus k, so those cancel. We have 2 minus 1 is 1, so we just have 1. And then we have k plus 1, k plus 2. And so now again, multiply by the reciprocal. And so that cancels that. And guess what? It cancels up here as well. And we just get 2k plus 3 as our solution. Okay. And again, this time I'm not going to show it, but we could have said this divided by this written out straight across, multiplied by the reciprocal, and we're going to get the same thing. It'll end up looking kind of like what we have on the numerator here. All right, let's stop there and come back for some more.